Everyone, welcome to our live webinar from Nashville, Tennessee. My name is Ryan Chapman. I am a Star Diamond Elite coach with Team Beachbody, and I'm here with my whole team. You can probably hear a bunch of ruckus in the background, and that's because a whole bunch of my team is here having a little party. We're eating downstairs, maybe even having a couple beers, and we're having a great time at our national convention that we have every year. So we wanted to do a live webinar from that. And just while all of us are together, a bunch of us, a lot of the successful people who are really working through this business are together. We thought we'd give you a little taste of why we love Team Beachbody. That's why I have a second chair here, and I have all of these things on from our convention that tell me I can get into certain things. But I've got the second chair here because I'm going to bring some people on. Okay, so I started in this business in 2010, and I've been doing it for about 5.5 years. I'm making a full-time income from it. And I've got this whole team of people here, and I want to introduce you to some of those people right now. And so I'm going to bring in first one of my diamond coaches, Mr. Nate Ayotte. So Nate has been a coach with me for a couple years now. He's made diamond coach. Come on in, Nate. Come on and sit down. And I'm just going to ask Nate to tell us, like, in 1.5 to 2 minutes, what is it that you love about Team Beachbody? What are you excited about Summit? Just if you were to say to someone who is, whoa, our camera's like, yeah, ooh. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right. So if you were gonna say to somebody, you know, who's gonna be a coach or is the new coach, like, what would you say to them to tell them what you love about Team Beachbody?
It really, I think whatever your goals are, it becomes it works with your goals. Whether your goal is to have a retirement plan, whether your goal is to just love fitness and share that with others, whether your goal is to create your own business, whether your goal is just to reflect your income a little bit for, a car payment or a house payment or just
the toys and vacation.
Anything that you want in life, you can use this business to grow that. And it's based on your goals. I would love to only do this for my only thing and to be able to travel and know that no matter what, I have a business that's growing and maturing and helping people while I'm running around in Europe or running around South America or Africa or wherever I want to go. I have the freedom to do that without worrying, okay, I'm missing work. I take vacation days off. Can I afford to not be at a certain place where I have to clock in and clock out every day for a certain amount of time? And, and I came to Beachbody because I was running Spartan races. I was doing it, and I saw the Insanity commercial. I was like, you know what? That's exactly what I need to do to train for my races. And I bought Insanity online. I did the commercial. I purchased. I did it for a whole year before I met you at 6 months into that. I was teaching your daughter swim lessons, and then and eventually you approached me one day and said, "Hey, why aren't you a coach?" And I said, "You know what? I see the commercials on the DVDs. I've heard a little bit about it. Tell me more about it." And you explained it to me and what it was. He said, "You know what? This is a way for me out of my cycle of 5 a.m. class in the gym until 10 p.m. at night, and all day, every day, an hour here, an hour there. I had to be there for my next class, and I was doing what I love to do, but it wasn't benefiting me personally in a way that was,
so it was kind of like you're using your talents to help people, but the scale wasn't big enough for you to pay the bills.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't. I was barely getting by with. I had did as much as I could with as much time as I had. And it was fulfilling, kind of inside, but it wasn't what I wanted to do on a mass scale because I wanted to have more freedom to do more things. I think if you're sitting somewhere going, okay, I got to get up, I got to get my 9 to 5, that's my everyday. For how long? How long can you do that for? I did that for like 1.5 years, 2 years where I was doing that 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. kind of thing, 6, 7 days a week. I don't know how long I keep that up. And I didn't know another way out because I was stuck there now.
Right.
And this was the way out. Now I don't do that anymore. I teach what I want to teach. I do what I want to do. And this business gives me so much freedom to choose where I want to apply myself. Yeah, freedom is a great way to put it.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a lot of time because we got a lot of people. I could sit here and talk to you about this all day.
You're going to hear from some great people in a few minutes. These people are some of my best friends, and I have barely ever met any of them in person, but they are some people that I trust over 90% of people that I know. I trust them because I know they're great people. Right? And you're gonna hear
that's one of the great things about Summit. So we get to meet all these people.
And it's walking around and meet with fantastic people that have the same goals in life as you, have the same mentality of wanting to help and wanting to grow and wanting to push themselves to be better. So I'm gonna go eat. So
Okay.
I'm hungry. See you guys later.
Have a beer for me, all right?
I will.
All right, send the next. Who we got now? Oh, we got Mike Ryan. Okay, so Mike Ryan is actually one of Nate's coaches. So Mike signed up with Nate. Mike is he's a veterinarian, and he's doing this as well. And he's actually competing in the Beachbody Classic, which is like a bodybuilding competition. Guy's huge. I mean, there's guns going on here, right? Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 56.
56. You probably didn't want to say that.
That's okay. It is what it is. You know what are you gonna do?
Exactly. So in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, what do you love about Beachbody or Summit or whatever you would want to say to people who are maybe thinking about coming?
Yeah, let me just say about Beachbody, you know, number one thing that I love is that it's something that you can do for your own health. Because, I mean, for me, it's just been awesome to focus on being healthy, being active, being fit. I'm more fit than I have ever been in my life, and I'm healthier than I've ever been in my life. And I'm 56, and it's like I see friends going the other direction. Beachbody's helped me to really focus in on that. And it's, you know, you're joining a great family. Team Rhino is fantastic. They're just great people that are involved. It'll make you a better person. There's a lot of personal development. There, you know, besides the physical fitness and the nutrition, you're going to become a better, healthier person by being involved in this. And that's just what you get. That's the selfish stuff.
Right. But that's what's interesting about that is that, as you probably know from doing this for a while, one of the best ways to influence other people's lives and make them better is to work on yourself.
Exactly.
It's like Jim Rohn says, work harder on yourself than you work on your job.
Right,
you know,
right.
we focus on that so much, and you become a better person, and it inspires people.
Yeah, it does. It does, and that surprises me, and that's a rewarding thing. Again, kind of in a selfish way, to know that you're inspiring other people from time to time. When people come up to you and say, "Hey, tell me what you're doing," you know, and it's like, "Hey, let me share this with you. You can get on this train too." You know, it's just a great thing because you're not out selling something. You're living the lifestyle. You're doing it yourself, and other people are wanting to come along for the ride.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Mike. Yeah, that was nice and short.
That's right.
Perfect. I love it. All right, send our next person in. Who do we got coming in now? Oh, Luke Williams. Okay, so Luke Williams, he's one of Heidi Bortz's coach. I hope we get Heidi up here during this time. But we've got Luke here. Luke's a banker. You did loan officer?
Commercial lending.
Commercial lending. Okay.
Yep.
And Luke's been with us for a while, and you've lost, what, 10, 15 pounds?
Yeah, times 10. Yeah,
Okay,
about
so
100.
100 pounds. I think you were invited into one of Heidi's groups and started doing our 90-10 nutrition program, right? And that kind of stuff. Okay, so tell us, I'd love to get more really in-depth into your story, but I just need a minute and a half to 2 minutes of why you love Team Beachbody, the team, Summit, whatever you would want to say to a new coach who's like, I'm thinking about doing this.
Sure. So, I mean, to me, the magic of coaching is exactly how I got introduced into coaching, which is the challenge group. So, a lot of times people feel like to be a coach or they have to have all their stuff together, they have to be in perfect form, and that's not what it's about. And they also feel like they are selling and things like that, and that's not what it's about. Being a coach and the magic of coaching is what happens in challenge groups. So, I got introduced by Heidi to a challenge group, and that's where I got my weight loss success and started. And without that challenge group, I would not have had that success because it's an environment of accountability and support that's fostered and led by the coach. And so that's why I love coaching, and that's why I have caught fire with it, because it's all you're doing is helping people, encouraging people, keeping them motivated. And
so you're not being a personal trainer,
right?
You're not like coming up with the programs and the nutrition yourself. What you're doing is providing that critical piece of support that people need that they don't get from just buying the program off the infomercial and doing it on their own. Right?
Exactly. Like I had Beachbody programs before, but never did them. So the missing link for me was the support, and Heidi stepped in as my coach and provided that, and that's when I started getting success.
Right. So you'll find that if you become a coach, what you need to think of yourself as is the missing link of support between a program that works and results. You're the piece that bridges that gap between programs that work and getting the actual results. So you help people actually use the products, right? And that's what your story of that right there.
Exactly. And now I get to help other people do the exact same thing.
Which is paying it forward, right? Like someone helped you, now you help someone, and some of your coaches that you helped are now going to help other people.
Exactly. I mean, there's no better feeling than the rewarding of getting messages back from coaches, or even seeing their customers tag their coaches or tell their coaches about, hey, I finally hit that goal that I was really trying to get. So whether it's a specific fitness goal or a specific weight loss goal or something like that, there's no better feeling. So,
all right.
yeah,
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Send the next person in.
All right.
Who else do we got out there?
I think Taylor Marie.
Taylor. All right. So Taylor is one of our newest diamond coaches. Oh, wait. We're not doing – are we doing Taylor and?
We're going to Chelsea.
Taylor and Chelsea.
Yeah, we're going to ask and we just decided to do it.
Oh, my gosh. This is going to be so
Here, you can sit right
fun.
here. Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
All right.
I feel like you should sit on my lap. You're smaller.
So, okay.
What's happening?
Whoa.
What's happening?
This
We're just
camera-
trying to fit
This
the
camera's going to be like –
Just like videoing right now?
Yeah, it
Just sit on
totally
my
is.
leg.
Okay, I think we're okay.
On my leg.
Are we okay? Okay. So, Taylor, new diamond coach, Chelsea.
Awesome.
So these two are like BFFs now.
Basically.
And they only met each other through Beachbody, right?
Last year at Summit. Barely. Yeah.
Okay, so you each only have a minute, and you have to tell us what do you love, and you can do it together, so you get 2 minutes together if you want. Okay, but so what do you love about Beachbody? If you were going to talk to someone who was thinking, I might think about this Beachbody thing, but I'm not sure, what would you say to them about Beachbody? Like, what do you love about it?
Well, one thing I love about it is simplicity. I think that a big thing is like one objection about getting, eating healthy, working out and stuff is you don't have the accountability, and then you feel like you lose your social life because everybody around you is going out, drinking, eating the bad foods and stuff like that. So when you find people like this and people like you, it makes it easy to do because you're surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded, wanting to do the same things that you're doing, and so it just makes it so if I'm not eating healthy, I'm the odd one out. Yes. And so it's nice. It's nice to have that accountability and just like that.
And Chelsea's like, Taylor, could you stop talking so I can talk now?
I'm just like, we gotta hurry because I know us. We can't stop talking. But for me, the biggest thing is that I'm just a weird, eccentric person, and this business allows me to literally just be my weird, eccentric self.
Right.
And not many other places you can do that when you go to a regular job. And really, the reason we want to hop on together is because this is the biggest reason I love this, is the people I've met. This is like one of my best friends, and I would never have met her if not for Beachbody. And like literally everyone's just, it's so fun. Like these people rule. Like that's really the best way I know how to say it. These people rule.
I know. I'm not even sure you can hear it because of the party going on.
Right. Like face of
Can you hear us? But anyway,
that's our spiel.
Thank you so much. Is there someone else waiting out there?
I think so.
Who do we got? Brooke. All right. Brooke Brown. Let's see if this camera will refocus on us here. Oh, okay. So Brooke Brown. Excellent.
Hi.
Thank you for coming. Brooke's first time at Summit. She just signed up earlier this year, January maybe.
Yeah, January. End of January.
Right. And so getting really close to that diamond coach level, right?
Yeah, really close,
She's super close to diamond coach level.
I can taste it.
And she got to come to Summit free because she made Success Club every month for 3 months, for the first 3 months, right?
Yep.
Okay. So if you were going to talk to a brand new coach, like remember yourself in January, right? And say, what is it that was concerning you, or are you thinking, I'm not sure about this? What would you say to that new coach about Team Beachbody? Why do you love it? Why would you say just get in and do this?
I say just get in and do it because at first you may feel a little overwhelmed, but once you're in it, it is the most supportive group of people that I've ever worked with. And the people you work with help hold you accountable, and it's exciting. You get to meet new people, and I'm having a great time. You get to work out with Shalene.
Yes.
Yes, you get to work out with Shalene and T.
It's only day one of Summit, but what's your favorite part of Summit so far? Is that working out with Shalene?
Yeah.
What are you excited? There's other things coming up, though. What are you excited about Summit for?
Oh gosh, I don't even know what to expect.
What workout are you doing now?
Working out Body Beast.
Sagi,
With
Body
Sagi.
Beast.
And I heard it was really good.
Yeah, that takes.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you for coming, Brooke, and send somebody else in. It's so good to talk to you. Oh, we got so many awesome people here. I'm excited. Nobody else here? Okay. All right. We're going to call that good. Unless, Brooke, why don't you yell down and see if anybody else wants to come up? If nobody else wants to, it's okay. I can go into the... Any takers? Get Heidi up here. Heidi. 1 minute. All right, come on up. Heidi, come on. All right, so wait, Brooks, you'll be right after Heidi, okay? So Heidi Bortz. Heidi's on. Okay, so Heidi is one of my diamond coaches. She's awesome. She's Luke Williams' upline. You already talked to Luke, and this camera keeps like having trouble with us because we're moving all over the place. But so Heidi has been a coach since 2012 or so. Yeah. Working really hard since 2013, building a nice diamond level business, and this is your third summit. Okay.
Yep.
So if someone was on here that was a new, like not yet a coach, thinking about coaching, interested, what would you say to them about Team Beachbody? Why do you love it?
What I love about Team Beachbody is they're all about helping people. They're all about getting people healthy. They're not about the sale. They're not about pushing sales. You don't sell. You go help. And I love that. That is something that I can get behind.
Awesome.
For sure.
And what about Summit? What do you love about Summit?
Well, okay, the first thing that I love about Summit, actually the biggest thing I love about Summit is I get to see my coach, Ryan, in person. We live very many states away. It's not fun. And all the other people on my team and on his team who I know on Facebook almost exclusively. And now I get to see them in person.
They can hear them.
Yes.
They're all hearing them and going,
Yes.
wow, those sound like fun people.
Yeah, they're super fun. They're super awesome. And they give really good hugs.
Awesome. Thank you, Heidi, for being on. We're moving through this really quick.
Okay.
Brooks.
See you later.
So Brooks is like diamond, like, okay, hold on. Camera refocus. Woo! All right. Brooks is like this close to being
kind of like diamond-ish.
Diamond-ish. You're like starting to sparkle a little bit.
Yeah,
actually.
they're sparkling.
So I know you guys don't know what Diamond Coach necessarily is, but it's a very big milestone in your business as far as how you're building your business. So Brooks is right there on the cusp of that. And cusp is actually a weird word.
It is weird.
It's kind of a weird word.
It is
everybody
weird.
knows.
But anyways, we're right there. It's like this far.
This far. Brooks is an engineer, full-time engineer, manages a plant, like doing castings and stuff for Detroit, for the cars and everything. But tell us, if you were going to tell somebody who's thinking about being a coach what you love about Team Beachbody, like what would you say to them?
Really, in my job, I don't get to help people. My real job, my regular job.
Yeah.
But when I do Beachbody stuff, I do. And I can help people gain confidence and, do workouts and drop weight and do all those kinds of things. And I do it at the plant, and it's so much more rewarding than my normal job. So it's just super, super cool.
Right. That's funny because I get emails, like I do this full time, but I get emails all the time where people are like, you've helped me so much, and you've helped me do this, and you helped me do that. And when I was an engineer, I didn't get emails like that. Like I got emails that, like, when I did my job really well, everybody kind of looked at you and they're like, well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's supposed to be done that way.
Yeah.
Right. Nice
job for doing what we told you to do. Like, and in this job, it's like people are like, I can't believe you helped me like that.
Right.
And we're making income from that, and it's just amazing. It's amazing.
Right. I've helped people lose, 40 pounds at the plant, and they didn't think that they could ever do it, and they thought they were stuck, but they're not. And you can help them do that.
It's a system that allows you to do that. Instead of like working one-on-one with people and like coming up with some kind of nutrition plan, all you do is really connect people with the products that already work, and then you tell them you can do it, and you support them, right?
Right.
And it's like, it's a very simple system, but it's exactly what people need. And I think people should understand that when you give people value like that, even if it's really simple value, it's worth something, right?
Right.
It's absolutely worth something, right? And that's what we get paid for. So,
You got it.
all right. Thanks,
Awesome.
Brooks. Is
Thanks,
anybody
Ryan.
else out there? Otherwise, I'm going to finish up this webinar with some other stuff.
I don't think so, but I'll yell.
Okay.
Anybody next?
I think we're good. Call it good. All right. So thank you all for being on the webinar so far. What I'm going to do now is, now that you've heard some of the stories from my team and some of the people who have told you what they love about Beachbody, and I've told you a little bit about what I love about Beachbody. If you want to know more of my story, I can send you some stuff on my story. But what I want to do now is give you some more of the particulars about Beachbody so you know what it is you're really getting into. And so I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to put these earphones on so I can actually hear what I'm saying. And I'm going to share my screen with you and show you what the particulars are so you can know how you're supposed to get joined up if you really want to get into this, okay? So sharing my screen with you. Here we go. And hopefully you can see that, okay? So, first thing I always do when we talk about Team Beachbody and this presentation is that you have to understand that what we have here is a cause marketing opportunity. And you've probably seen a little bit of that from what we have talked about. Cause marketing opportunity simply means that you have a cause, just like a charity has a cause. Like a charity might be trying to end human trafficking, or they might be, like trying to find a cure for cancer or something like that. We have a cause. We're trying to end the trend of obesity, but we're doing it in a profit way rather than a charity nonprofit way, which is cool. It's cool to have a for-profit business that also has a cause, because a lot of for-profit businesses don't necessarily have a cause. They're luxuries, they're this or that. They don't have they're not trying to solve a social problem. We're trying to solve a huge social problem, which is the trend of obesity, and we're serious about it. Like, this company is serious about it. We're not just trying to sell products. We're trying to actually change the health trend in the nation, okay? We're having really big success with it, but the key point is that we need help to meet the demand that is going on right now, okay? So we need help to meet the demand. We don't have enough coaches to do it, okay? Let's see. Okay, so the huge social problem, of course, is obesity and people being overweight. 2/3 of adults, a fifth of kids are overweight. Huge cost to taxpayers. It's a growing epidemic. It's still going the wrong way in our country as far as I know. We might be making a dent in it now, but we need help to get through that. Here's just 2010. 13 states are in the dark orange or the red there. That means that they have a BMI greater than or equal to 30 for over 30% of the population, which is at least 30 pounds overweight for a 5'4" person, which means that over 30% of the population of those states is obese. It's crazy. And that's 2010, and it's gotten worse since then, okay? But we're ending the trend. We have the success stories that show that people are actually getting fit, getting healthy, all the way from the health seeker who just wants to lose some weight, the person who wants to get absolutely ripped up, right? The company is Beachbody, as you probably already know, but it's founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Conklin with the actual mission to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And I tell you straight here from Summit that is what they're about. Like, they are serious about it. They will not cut corners. They absolutely want to put out products and support and things that actually help people get fit. And the people here that you just heard are a witness to that, and I'm witness to that. Before we had Team Beachbody, it was Beachbody in 1998. There was no coach network. There wasn't any of this stuff. There was no summit. There was no coaches. It was just infomercials, and they had these things that they sold on infomercials. Power 90, Slim and 6, P90X in 2003. When P90X came out in 2003, 2004, it sold like crazy off the infomercials. Still no coach support. There was no coach support. And 55% of the people that bought P90X in 2004 didn't even open the box. Seriously, 55%. That's crazy. And we knew the product worked, right? So in 2007, Team Beachbody was launched because they knew with the infomercials they could sell exercise programs, they could sell nutrition products, but they couldn't provide personal support. And that was the missing piece. You heard Luke talk about that he had the programs, but he never used them until he got in a challenge group where Heidi said, hey, let's do this together. And he had the support that he needed. So they launched Team Beachbody in 2007 to solve that problem. The first marketers were Beachbody customers who had gotten results, and they were invited to be the first coaches. One of my coaches, one of my upline coaches, Monica Ward, was one of those people that started back in 2007. Since 2007, look at all the products we put out. Insanity, Shakeology launched in 2009. We had Les Mills Pump, Les Mills Combat, Body Beast, P90X2, we had T25. We just launched some more programs. We just launched Size. We got Pio. We got all this stuff that has come out since the Coach Network launched. It's been huge, right? So what makes Beachbody, Team Beachbody unique? What makes it different than just selling programs on the internet or selling programs on infomercials? Here it is. Fitness plus nutrition plus peer support plus rewards. Those four things together equal Team Beachbody, and that equals success for customers, for the people who need the success, okay? So let's talk about the fitness piece. First of all, we got the fitness piece, right? We have something for everyone. Like I said, Pio, T25, Size, all these programs. We have the fitness things that will work for whoever you know out there. There's something absolutely for everyone. So we've got the fitness piece checked off. You don't have to be a fitness trainer. You don't have to come up with programs yourself. They're already made for you. The nutrition piece, we've got Shakeology, which is the best shake I've ever seen on the market. It fills in the nutritional gaps. It's got no compromises in it. absolutely nothing in this shake that is bad for you, and somehow it still tastes good. It's an amazing shake. Every other shake I've ever seen has some kind of compromise. It's got sucralose, which is splendid. It's got artificial flavors. It's got something in it that kind of ruins the health of it all. Like, I don't want to put that in my body every day. Shakeology doesn't do that. It helps you get more stuff than you would get if you took a multivitamin. It's incredible. On this team, we also have something called 90-10 Nutrition, which is a creation by me, which is a way to show people how to eat healthy outside of something like Shakeology. Because we all know if you take Shakeology as a helpful tool for your nutrition and you eat pizza and drink beer all day, that you're still not going to get anywhere, right? Shakeology is not a magic pill. It's a helpful tool. 90-10 Nutrition is the other piece that we have that helps people learn how to eat healthy. Okay, so we've got that on our team. No other team has that, okay? So we got the nutrition piece nailed. Each program even comes with a nutrition program with it, a nutrition plan. So we have fitness, we've got nutrition. Peer support, that's where you come in. Let's talk about the peer support. You help Beachbody customers meet their goals in challenge groups, just like Luke's talked about. You share the products with people, you fit them with the right product, the one that works for them, and then you have fun, you create lasting relationships like we talked about with Taylor and Chelsea, and you earn income. So you bridge the gap between the awesome fitness products, the awesome nutrition products, awesome plans, and actual results for people. You're the gap. You're the one that bridges that gap, okay? So we got the peer support piece. Last thing is rewards. You get commissions, you get bonuses for your team growth, you get to win trips, you get recognition, you get learning and personal development, you become a better person like we talked about with Nate. And then you also, your customers can also win the Beachbody Challenge, win $500 for losing 100 pounds. They can win $1,000. They could even win $100,000 for losing amounts of weight or for getting in shape. Okay? So there's rewards that go along with it. So we've got all the pieces together: fitness, nutrition, peer support, and rewards all together, and that equals success. And that's what makes Team Beachbody unique. So what do you expect from our team versus any other team? On our team, we have new coach training for you. We have weekly team calls for you. We have regular webinars like this one that you can invite your prospects to. Anybody who you think might be good at this, you can invite them to a webinar where they'll get a good presentation on what this is about. You don't have to be an expert presenter. You might become one, and you should try to become one, but you don't have to be right from the beginning, because you'll be able to use the webinars that we already have. We have leadership mentoring on how to be a leader. We have a Facebook team page where we keep in touch with each other. We have recognition within our team besides the recognition that Beachbody puts out. We've got accountability. You heard some of the people talk about that today. Here's how you get started. There's a 30-day guarantee on the products and the coach opportunity. So if you don't like what you find when you get onto our team in the first 30 days, send it back. You're out nothing. Okay? There's no front-loaded startup packages like some companies have. So you're not going to pay $5,000, get $5,000 worth of Shakeology in your garage and try to sell it, and then end up with 50 bags of Shakeology that you can't sell. Okay? Not going to happen here. The only thing that you're going to pay for is your products when you start up. You're not going to pay for a whole bunch of stock. All the stock comes from Beachbody. You don't have to keep it in your garage. $15.95 per month coach fee, no long-term contract. You have unlimited earning potential. You have full training available. You don't have to be in perfect shape, and you don't have to have sales training. We'll teach you how to share this with people in an effective way, kind of like Mike Ryan talked about. Get on this train with us. We're going somewhere. Okay. Here's an example income. This is my income over the years. It's gone up exponentially. I'm making literally a six-figure plus income from this opportunity. What are the options? If you're ready to join the team and help others achieve their health and fitness goals, here's what your options are. What you're going to do is get a challenge pack, which is an average savings of $50 to $80, and you waive the $39.95 coach enrollment fee. So you get a fitness program, you get Shakeology Home Direct, you get a trial of the Beachbody Club membership, which gets you the Beachbody On Demand. You get Shakeology. Your other option is you could just do Shakeology HD plus your $39.95 coach enrollment fee, or you could just do a fitness program and your $39.95 coach enrollment fee. The challenge pack is obviously the best option. It's going to range anywhere from $140 to $200, and that's the max. About $200 is about the max you're going to pay to get involved in this business. $140 you can get in at a really good, that's a really good way to get in. It's at the $140 rate. You can buy a 21-day fixed challenge pack today as of this month. If you're watching this on a recording, it might not be the 21-day fix challenge pack, but $140 is a pretty typical option for getting in. And that's all. No $5,000 starters, okay? The $15.95 monthly business fee covers media and promotion, brand awareness, personal websites. You have a coach online office, your product warehousing, your customer service, your tech support, marketing, communications training, success on demand, all this stuff that's available to you to help you run your business. That's what that $15.95 covers. So you're going to have your own websites. You're going to have an office where you can go in and see what your sales are. All that stuff is available for you, okay? So ask yourself this question. Is what you're doing now going to get you what you want? Is it going to get you there? What is it that you want, and is what you're doing now going to get you there? Then, if it's not going to get you there, if you're never going to make the amount of money or have the time freedom that you want with what you're currently doing, then you need to make a change. The only way you get something different is by doing something different. And maybe this change, maybe becoming a Team Beachbody coach is not the right change, but maybe it is. Okay, so I just want you to think about that and ask yourself, if you're not going to be able to get to your hopes and dreams financially, time freedom-wise, schedule-wise, with what you are doing right now, this could be the sign that it's time to change. And maybe it's a different thing that you need to change to, but this is an amazing opportunity. And if you're watching this, there's a good chance that this is the opportunity that's going to help you get there, just like it was for the people that we showed you on this webinar, okay? That's the end of the webinar. I'm going to take some questions now real quick. Hopefully you've been able to hear us with all this noise from this party over here. But if you've got any questions, go ahead and go to the Q&A section. I'm going to stop the screen share, and I'm going to answer any questions that you have, and then we will be done with this webinar. Q&A section, hit me up with questions that you have.
But you won't be one like what?